We're going to talk about how has hospitality changed since COVID. It's hard to kind of get them back into the workforce, particularly from a front desk standpoint, dealing with guests or just dealing with the day-to-day things, whether you're a housekeeper or whether you were doing engineering or you were doing F&B. We saw a lot of these seasoned hoteliers decide they didn't want to come back. So now we're in the process of really trying to teach individuals how to be a front desk agent. And it's more than just keying in reservations. It's about engaging. It's about problem resolution, things of that factor. So that's very important. I do have different ideas and very things that I've done in the past that probably help you out. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Ken's podcast. As always, be sure to join me, DM me, send me a message. Love to hear your comments. But today's topic is we're going to talk about. Actually, I had someone message me and they asked me how has hospitality changed since COVID, and so I felt like it was a great topic we can kind of talk about. Like, tell you one thing, it has changed. And I would also say from a customer service standpoint, if you are a guest or you're a consumer, then I can also tell you it's changed. And from an operating standpoint, we have seen where we do more with less because it's just this market now when it comes to hiring is not the same. I mean, now that we have people out here that knows that they can, make an honest living, working from home. And I can respect that because, a lot of time, we had no choice then. It's hard to kind of get them back into the workforce, particularly from a front desk standpoint, dealing with guests or just dealing with the day-to-day things, whether you're a housekeeper or whether you were doing engineering or you were doing F&B. We saw a lot of these seasoned hoteliers decide they didn't want to come back. I mean, I will honestly tell you that hospitality is not always easy. So it could be a little challenge. And so I think from a hotel standpoint, we're talking about labor. And prior to COVID, I mean, a housekeeper I know they didn't get an honest day's pay. A lot of times, unfortunately, they were some of the lowest employees in the hotel industry. But one good thing COVID did do, it helped a lot of us realize, which, a lot of us already knew, but I think just from a higher level, how important housekeepers were, because the truth of the matter was, myself as a general manager and a lot of directors and senior leaders, we were the ones cleaning rooms. And we realized that is not an easy job. So that's one of the good things. It helped from a housekeeping standpoint because now they're making a lot more money than they ever have done. From a front desk standpoint, we do see it suffer because, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of our seasoned front desk agents, they're no longer doing it. So now we're in the process of really trying to teach individuals how to be a front desk agent. And it's more than just keying in reservations. It's about engaging. It's about problem resolution, things of that factor. So that's very important. But the reality here is now the pay that we're paying our front desk agents. I've seen where a lot of front desk agents, they're like, you know what, I can go out there and probably make that same amount of money, whatever that might be doing. And there's a lot of jobs out there, I won't name them, but that's what we've seen. And since we're doing a lot less with more, the training before, you might have maybe 2 weeks to be away from that front desk to kind of train. But now it's almost, you got to hit the ground running. And so these are just some of the things that we find challenges with at the front desk and from an operational standpoint. So ultimately, this affects the consumers. It affects the guests. And, there is a lot of turnover as we've seen after COVID. And that can be very challenging. I'll tell you, even for some of you GMs that are out there right now, I know that you're wearing 2 or 3, 4, 5 different hats. I mean, you're doing HR, you're doing the front desk, you're checking on housekeeping, you make sure F&B is done, you're over there in catering, and it can be very taxing. It could be very, it could burn you out fast. And so these things here is the things that we've seen since COVID. And I can honestly say there is not a magic wand that we can say, hey, this is what you need to do, fix it. But, you know, I do have different ideas and very things that I've done in the past that probably help you out to help you better execute and as a team and as a hotel. So again, I do encourage you to always reach out to me, DM me, join this video, and would love to talk to you to kind of give you some insights more on how you could be a better operator post-COVID. Thanks again. Always appreciate you tuning in, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.